And next this morning, the pandemic has brought added economic stress to students, making it harder to cope with the problem that actually started way before COVID-19. Textbook costs, everybody, have increased at 3 times the rate of inflation since the 1970s. Parker Collins is in Camarillo at CSU Channel Islands, where buying textbooks is becoming a thing of the past there. Parker, good morning to you.
Good morning. At the library, it's possible to check out textbooks, some for just a few hours, others you can take home for the entire semester. But there are a growing number of classes here on campus that are going purchase free, and it is possible to graduate without ever buying a textbook. There's a special section in the library Associate Professor Jacob Jenkins knows well. Every book on these shelves is a textbook needed for a class. Some are hard to carry and even harder to purchase.
It weighs about 500 pounds, so it's about $500.
Jenkins teamed up with another professor to cut down on the rising cost of textbooks. The dream sprouted from a conversation with a star student who suddenly started failing his class.
In that moment, it's changed my life, you could almost say, and definitely changed my entire perspective on textbook affordability, access, equity, student equity. That I was talking to the student about not turning in reading quizzes and reading assignments, and she was living in her car.
He found a way to make sure all of his class's reading materials were free from then on out. He's slowly convincing other teachers to do the same, and it's working. Since transferring from community college, Fernando Aguilar hasn't bought a single textbook. With that extra money, he was finally able to purchase this laptop. School without one was hard, but he's accustomed to sacrifice.
We grew up in a small one-bedroom house, me, my parents, and my 2 siblings. And both of my parents worked 2 jobs our entire life, and somehow they still managed to give us everything that we needed. But I just knew that I wanted to go and go to get a better education, so I didn't have to go through the things that they had to go through.
Jenkins estimates the OpenCI initiative saved students nearly $1.8 million during the fall semester. And today there are entire majors where students don't have to pay at all for books.
So it was considered pie in the sky. It was considered a unicorn, which became our unofficial mascot.
That can also be what it feels like earning a degree, especially for those like Fernando, whose parents did not go to college. But when there's someone there to help open the door, nothing feels impossible. Necessarily about eliminating textbooks. I mean, in some cases, they get creative and find alternatives. Some classes can pull reading materials from things that are widely available or primary documents that anybody can access. Others find things for free online. And in some cases, the school can use grant money to buy books that students can use over and over again, semester to semester.
Yeah, that's a great story, Parker, because access and equity are so important. Not every student can afford to get the books for their class. How many students are able to totally avoid paying for textbooks altogether?
It really depends on what you study. I had to learn a new term for this story. It's called a Z major, and it's for those majors that don't require a textbook purchase, and they have a few of them here on campus. Communications, health science, and early childhood studies are all Z majors, and of course, like I said, they're hoping to add more.
All right, Parker, thank you very much.
It's a paradigm
It's a new
shift.
term. I've not heard that, Z major.
Yeah.
Thank you, Parker.